After I posted this Google extensions video and I showed you how you can create an extension within a couple of minutes using no-code tools like ChatGPT, I have received tons of requests of how we can deploy this on Chrome Web Store, and today we're here to do that. But before diving into it, I want to clarify a few things that you're gonna need. So right here in my Chrome Web Store, you're gonna need this developer dashboard, and to access this dashboard, you will have to pay a one-time $5 fee. And the next thing that you're gonna need is going to be all of these files that we created in the last video. And if you still didn't watch my last video, you can go on and give it a try. I'll post the link in the description. So what you need to do is you need to select all of these files just like this, and you have to compress them to a zip file. And you will find this build.zip. Once you have this, you will have to have a few things. One is going to be an icon of 128 pixels, as well as you will have to have a few more screenshots, and I'll tell you the details in a while. But before, let's test out our extension. So here, let's go and try our extension. There you go. It's still working. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get started with it and actually deploy our very first extension on Chrome Web Store. Hi, this is your host Shamriz, and welcome back to SkillCurb. We're actually diving into the deployment part, so let's create a new item first. And as I told you earlier, you're gonna need a build zip. So let's go and drag and drop that here, just like that. Once you upload your build.zip file or your extension files, it will take you to the store listing part. Now here you will have to add the description. Now, one thing that I want to make sure here is that if you don't have a very valid description, the Google team might reject your extension. So make sure you have a good description. This video is just going to be a trial, so I'm just going to go with a really simple description. Just going to copy this and paste that right here. But again, I want to make clear that you will have to have a very solid description here. Otherwise, the Google review team will actually reject your extension. Next, you will have to select the category. So my extension is an accessibility category. So I'm gonna go and select that. As for language, it's gonna be English. As for the store icon, this is where I told you that you will need to have an 128 pixel icon. And we have that right here. So I'm just gonna go and drag this. I'm gonna drop that right here. There you go. So next you will have to have a global promo video. For this, you will have to go to YouTube. So I'm just gonna go and add a placeholder here. I'm gonna go to my SkillCurb YouTube. I copied a random link from my YouTube, but you will have to have a good promo video for your extension. So make sure that you have a valid YouTube URL. I'm just gonna go and paste that here. So next we will have to have screenshots of our app, and I'm gonna go and take them right now. So let's take some screenshots. There you go. I think this much is enough, but these are just placeholders here, and the purpose of this video is just to show you what you need and how you're gonna do it. You're gonna have actual screenshots, and you can go up to maximum of 5 screenshots. After taking the screenshot, because the screenshot was just random and we didn't care about the pixels, what I did is I uploaded the screenshot to ChatGPT, and I'm gonna resize it for all the 3 images that I'm gonna need. But again, this is just for testing purposes. You will have to have actual screenshots, actual small promo tile, and actual marquee promo tile here. And there you go. You get your files. Let's click here to download these files. 1, 2, and there you go, the last one. So we have all the 3 files here. Let's go and upload these files. So here I have all the images. I'm gonna upload the first image. So for the screenshot, I'm gonna upload the screenshot image. As for the small promo tile, I'm gonna upload this image. As for the marquee promo tile, I'm gonna upload this image. Now that you have everything set, all the images, all the requirements done, what you need to do is you need to have some additional fields. But it's up to you if you don't want to do that, because these are optional. But I'm gonna add the SkillCurb's URL here. So I'm gonna add the website URL, and I'm just gonna copy this. As for the support, I'm gonna paste the same URL. And once you're done with that, all you have to do is just save the draft, and it's gonna save all the items that you just added. Next, you're gonna have to go to the privacy section, and here you will have to add a single purpose description of what your extension is going to do. Then you will have to add the permission and justification, like the active tab justification, the scripting justification, and the storage justification. And there you go. I went on and added all the text here. You will have to go through this very thoroughly, because this is something that the Google review team is going to review and take very serious. So make sure everything is on spot. And after that, you will have to clarify which data are you going to collect from the user. But for our case, we just have the website content, because we're just going to turn it into different colors. So I'm just gonna go with the website content. I don't need the health information, the financial payment information, authentication information. I don't need any of that. As for the last section, you will have to certify that You will agree to all the approved use cases and these terms and conditions. Do pay attention to these terms and conditions, and you will have to read through the approved use cases as well. So I'm just gonna go and paste in the URL for my extension's privacy policy, and there you go. This is the link for my privacy policy. After that, let's go and save the draft. Now that we have the privacy settings and the store listing done, we have the last step, which is to actually go for distribution. Now here we will have to decide how we're gonna get payments and the visibility level of our extension. The purpose of this video was solely to enable you guys to earn using Chrome extensions. So you should go with contain in-app purchases. As for the visibility, I'm gonna go with public because I wanna make sure that I get as much traffic as possible. As for the distribution, I'm gonna go with all the regions out there. I'm not gonna go with any specific regions. I'm gonna go globally. So that's it. After that, let's go and save the draft, and that's all you need. Everything is set. Now you must be curious about one thing. Why can't we submit? So we have two reasons for this. I created this developer dashboard just for this video, and I did not add my contact information. So if you click here, you can see that I have to add a contact email and I have to verify that contact email in the account tab. So let's go and do that. And after adding our email and verifying it, we now have the submit for review button available. Let's click here. And what this would do is this would submit my extension for review. And as you can see here, that every extension is reviewed prior to it being published, which can take up to several weeks. But don't worry, it usually takes less than a week for an extension like ours. So let's submit this for review. And once it is reviewed and it is approved, we will have our extension live in the Google Web Store right here, and we can search for it. But for now, let's wait for the review and the approval. And there you go, my extension was submitted for review. That's it. With that said, that was a step-by-step guide of how you can actually upload, deploy, and publish your extension on Google Web Store. And later on this week, I'm going to be posting a new video on Google Chrome extensions where I'm going to create a new extension that I'm going to choose from the comment section from my last video. So do comment your creative ideas there. But for this video, I think this is a wrap. I hope this video was valuable. If you found this video insightful, hit the like button. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Ring that notification bell to never miss out on our daily updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Till then, stay curious and keep exploring.